not a surprise. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder.
And underway from the desert as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken here for ball one. A bouncer to the left side, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Ready now, Matt Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. In the air down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he takes a cold strike one. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Anthony Rendon is the second out of the opening frame. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up. Walker has a play, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Paul Goldschmidt will come on now as the pinch hitter. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Eduardo Escobar is on deck. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cold strike on the inside corner. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3-1 to him now. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone! Settling in now, Mark Reynolds. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, A.J. Pollard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't beat a straight.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Turner. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Stepping up now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the shortstop.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. At the plate, Tommy Malone, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he will indeed make the play in foul. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Story flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard belted high and deep into right center. Soto looks up into the pool area and gone. Now batting, Steven Souza. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air and deep to left center field. Turner looks up. Up onto the balcony and gone. Now at the plate, Taijuan Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run. Ryan Madsen enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Riding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Desmond for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Soto is there. Makes the play, and there aren't 2 gone now. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Turner's under it. And that ends the inning. Striding in, Trey Turner. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Hit out towards second. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Matt Adams. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. lined hard to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in, Anthony Rendon was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Throw won't get him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Number 22.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Now another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 1 away now for Miguel Montero.
Number 26, Miguel Montero.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Wieters shading to his right. 2 gone. At the plate, Trevor Story. He's set. Here it comes.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Chopped to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first in plenty of time. To the second. Standing in. Dan Murphy.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Souza, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And the runner back easily. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Peralta. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brian Madsen. Adam Eaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Andrew Chafin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. Escobar up the middle, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Into the box, Matt Adams. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
A swing and a miss. Joaquin Benoit answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Zimmerman is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So here now's the pitcher, Andrew Chafin.
Andrew Chafin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting,
Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Rendon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it. 1 out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Daniel Murphy. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 4-4 game. Archie Bradley, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Drives it out to deep right center field. Souza going back to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Murphy blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And that misses, ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Mark Reynolds will look to provide a little punch off the
Number 14, Mark Reynolds.
Josh Colmenter takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. 1 there on to first. And talk about doing. Coda Glover, a 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Glover certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a high chopper. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Reynolds, base runner at first with 1 out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zimmerman has a play. 2 gone. Stepping into the box,
A.J. Collins.
he's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
High and deep to right. Soto going back on it at the track. He's got it. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
Sent on the ground out to second. Escobar gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Escobar ranges to his left. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Montero.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Montero waits, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Rendon in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Soto looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Sean Doolittle takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. No balls and 1 strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next, the hit will be the
Now batting. Hector. John Holmaker.
first pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Souza leads off first with one away. A swing and a ground ball to third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double. Juan Soto to the plate now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Number 22.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Daniel Murphy now, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Soft liner towards short. And this will be taken down no problem. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem. Digging in now, Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now batting, left fielder.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Peralta is off at first with 2 away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing?
And we'll have to leave it. So digging in now, Ian Desmond. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
That's a
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Montero's got it, and the throw is in time. Desmond is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and a strike now. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Sean Doolittle. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after Michael Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. Kelvin Herrera is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. He's set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. This one almost embeds the story. Was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So stepping in, Steven Souza. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. Now to Josh Coleman. Alex Avila will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. It's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Soto. And that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Eduardo Escobar, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Popped him up. Desmond is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Number 66 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off with the 51.
Lifted in the air out to right. Souza is under it. 1 out. Into the box now, Matt Adams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Souza. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 9 runs